Here we go. That map intro finished up almost right as the game got, like the bar loaded and it just didn't go in, so there was just a little bit of pause. But let's get started with these introductions. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have our blue Terran, who's currently down 0-1 from Team Microne Supremacy. It is Haspe. And he's shouting out to the best team in Finland, his own team. If I knew the Twitter for the team, I would talk about it. But his opponent in the top left-hand corner of the map, as the Green Zerg from Mouse, their newest recruit, currently up 1-0. Very impressive style. He is Hope.
So, Akelon Wastes. Game 1, we saw a Ling Bling Muta style out of Hope up against Haspe's infantry style. Of course, the Mutalists shut down the drop play that Haspe wasn't really that effective with early on, but on Akelon Waste, there's a lot of dead space around the main that can be utilised. Both players can macro up quite effectively, so potentially we could be seeing a bit more of a macro game out here, a bit of a longer game. Maybe something a bit risky currently. Haspe is just sending out 2 SCVs, 11-11 proxy 2 racks coming down.
Yep, that's exactly what it looks like, and Drone's going to actually be scouting. This game, Hope is drone scouting. Last game, he did not, so he's going to get a perfect idea of what's happening here. And I mean, when you scout in 11-11 racks, all you got to do is go pull first, or you can even go hatch first against it and just get an early pull and get spines and defend. But this is, the perfect situation for Hope to get the scout off. He can, players at this level, all they have to do is go through the mineral line, see the timing of what's going on, see how many SCVs are here, and know that 2 are on the map. So Hope it knows exactly what's going on right now.
And of course, once he knows precisely what's going on, he can prepare for it exactly how he had won. But currently, actually, he's preparing for this by going for a 15 hatch and not getting a spawning pool. It will get started probably at 15 as opposed to 16, there we go. And he's not panicking, that's the key thing. But he's yet to find the location of these 2 proxy barracks, but he should know precisely that they are down and that a lot of aggression will be coming in.
Yeah, this is going to be. I love that Hope is just still droning up. He knows how to hold this off. He's that confident with it. Pulls halfway done. The first 2 barracks are finished. Marines are on the way. No bunker is being started just yet. Hope is still scouting out. He wants to confirm that these barracks are building. He's just not going to scout it, but we'll have to see if he can hold this. Hatchery just about to finish. Spawning pool going to follow up as well. It's still going to be a tough hold, even though it's coming. It's going to be close.
Well, if you know it's coming, all you can try and do is get the drones pulled, make sure the bunker does not go down, and really, if the bunker isn't successful and you push it back, you do have a chance. 4 Zerglings on their way, this 1 drone moving down saying, okay, is it coming yet? Scouted, Hope knows exactly what is on its way. SCVs are getting pulled, it's the SCV train coming across the map. 6 Zerglings are in production at the moment for Hope. Will he be able to hold Zoya?
It's going to be a tough hold. There are 3 Marines just starting to pick off drones. SCVs coming in the main base. Drones are being pulled as well. A lot of SCVs here. If he would have had an overlord to scout the SCV pool, he wouldn't have pulled this many drones down here. Would have just tried to sack the national, but we'll have to see if the micro is going to be good enough. He wants to hold out for these Queens SCVs, trying to defend these Marines. The surround does go down. Some of the Marines are being attacked by these drones, but a lot of drones are going down. More drones are being transferred down. Harvester tab is 10-11 right now, and the drones still falling, and it looks like Haspe is going to succeed with this 2 racks.
He has done a tremendous amount of damage here. He is just pushing straight forward. Haspe taken on the spirit of Fusa, it would appear. And now he is just going in for the win. The Zerglings do manage to get the surround on some of those Marines, but managing to stutter step their way through. The Queen's still up doing some nice damage, but all of the Zerglings have been taken down. 4 more on their way through. For the moment, Haspe forced back, but he does have a couple more Harvesters than that of his opponent, but Hope with 4 Zerglings against 2 Marines, he will win that, but reinforcements on their way, desperately trying to get there in time, and this is getting really intense, Zoya.
Yeah, it's a lot closer than I thought it was. I thought Haspe had this for sure, but the constant drone production helping out a lot. Take a look at that income tab. It's 5-7 in favor of our Zerg player, so he does have that Harvester lead. So he is not completely dead. If he can squeeze out a few more Lings here, he's going to go for the surround. Gets a huge surround on these Marines. 2 more are reinforcing, but they're a little bit slower than Queen, reinforcing this as well. And the problem with this is these Lings can just go and counterattack. There is no defense back home. The wall off is not done. Haspe might just GG out immediately. This is going to be really tough for him. Keep in mind, mules do help that economy a lot, but he has nothing back home to defend this counterattack.
and there's a lot of Zerglings coming in this counter-attack. Currently 8 down on the field. 4 Marines are out, but they are nowhere near the defensive position they need to be in to stop these Zerglings just killing all of the SCVs. So things are looking really good for Hope at the moment. He did a good defense. It looked a bit sketchy for a moment or two, but just a slight overcommitment by Haspe moving up that ramp there. The Queen really helping with the defense, but Haspe, he's not out yet. He's getting more Marines in production. He's just stacking up, waiting for a big push. All of the SCVs getting pulled, and he's going to go for one final push because it's a best of 3 and he's a game down. Why wouldn't you?
Yep, this is all or nothing for our Terran player here. Take a look at that income tab. 12 more drones on the field through the 9 SCVs. All SCVs are being pulled and sent across the map. There are a lot of Marines here, and with no spine color and only that initial Queen, this is still going to be a tough hold. But Haspe has to kill everything now. He does not have an option. He's going to lower this command center at the 3rd base, start mining with mules again, but he is now supply blocked. If he loses all his SCVs in this push, he can't build more supply depots. Actually, he does have one building in the middle of the map.
Yeah, no, he's got one supply depot in the middle. The 2 barracks are out, but the Marines are in the natural. They're doing some nice damage here, and this is Haspe's last-ditch attempt. How many Zerglings are out? 24 up against 10 Marines and the SCV. Here comes down this round. The Queen trying to do a little bit of extra damage. The SCV's even getting in on the action. The Zerglings getting taken down pretty quickly here because not all of them were together, but more are getting produced. Haspe doing as much as he can, but down to just 3 Marines. This is unfortunately going to be it. He gets taken out with only 3 supply. Haspe is not going to be coming back from this now, Zoya. He has taken a lot of damage, and even though he's floated this orbital command down, it has been scouted. That poor mule did 1 trip, and that was it.
Only got that initial drop-off. Ling's going to scout the supply depot here. Barracks have been... has he actually seen the barracks? I mean, he knows where they're coming from, but no, he has not scouted. Marines are still being built. I mean, Haspe, this is an important qualifier, so he's holding on for as long as possible, but again, look at that income tab. 11 drones to 0 SCVs right now.
There are 4 Marines wandering their way over. 5, sorry. And 5 Marines are not going to be able to deal with 14 Zerglings. And that's the real big problem that Haspe has. He's got no money either to make a single Marine or a single SCV. So it is GG unless something miraculous can occur here. The Marines boldly moving on up forward into the main and into the natural. But the Zerglings coming for this round. Good starter step micro. The best that Haspe could hope for. But now with the final Marine dying, with really not enough money to do anything. GG, very well played. Great manners at the end there from Haspe.